Give me a second. Let's get the mic in here, yeah? Where's the mic at? Where's the mic at? There it is. There's the mic. Appreciate you guys hitting the like on the way in. Alrighty, now we're ready. How's it going, Blue Foundation? What is up, Green Giants? And welcome, Deep Red Alliance, to another Deep Red Alliance episode. What's up, RPM? Appreciate you jumping on in. Thank you for hitting the like on the way in, guys. Helps bring in the Blue Foundation, helps bring in more people to watch, and helps fill out that chat and really get some smart minds in there recommending or talking about some good digital assets. Once again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a pro trader, and I'll never tell you what to do. I am always wrong, but the Blue Crew is always right. This is the worst show with the best community, and it's completely free. I appreciate you guys for the support. As always, we're trying to get to 5,400. We're about 14 subscribers away from 5,400 subscribers. So that's an amazing, we're almost to that, next goal right there. I appreciate everybody. Always grateful. You guys know that. I say it time and time again, but it's just how I truly feel. And, you guys really make this channel what it is. It's a small channel, but it's freaking powerful. That is for sure, without a doubt. People say that I should start charging, that I should charge for my knowledge. And man, it's just something in me. I don't know what it is, man, but it's like, I feel like it should just stay the way that it is, be what it is, talking about these cryptos, talking about all the info on them for free, right? Because at the end of the day, this information is for the people who can barely afford crypto. It's not for the people, who have all the money in the world already and that are just, plus in their income, right? This is for the people who need to know about crypto, to be ready for the future, to set themselves up, hopefully, for success in the future in this digital economy we're about to be going in. So, and if you guys want to support the channel, I mean, that's out of your own choices, right? I don't want to force you to buy my information, right? It's not yet. I mean, at this point, I think it's just like we have a good, pure following here. Like it's, some people's channels, man, I've seen, go from like in a span of 1 year of just being up, literally just being up for like 1 or 1.5 years. And they're already surpassing us in terms of subscriber count on YouTube, right? And it is what it is. It's okay. Hey, they make you sign up for a Patreon. They do all the YouTube things, right? They do all the businessy type of YouTube things to get their freaking money into their, to get that money, right? To free. Hey, I feel that. But we're just kind of going to go in the, the opposite direction, and hopefully we can get success by giving away free information and, people genuinely just wanting to support out of their hearts, and me not forcing them to buy, this type of info. We got a top 10 list here for you. We got a top 10 list here for you today, you guys. AI to AI payments, machine to machine payments. Strictly that. Strictly, not even human to human payments, right? This is about AI to freaking AI, machine to machine, because that's what the majority, if not all, payments will be in the future, is those type of payments. So we got a top 10 for you. It's going to be a half hour or maybe less video, guys. Just trying to, my work is picking on up. So, and I have to stream earlier, today. I usually try to do 3:30 p.m. PST, but it's 2:30 p.m. today. And it is what it is, but we're going to have a video out for you guys, and it's top 10 of just a powerhouse list. Some no names, right? Or some that might not be known as well. Some surprises, right? I've been training this algorithm to study specifically each and every one of these cryptos that we have on our list. And dude, you're going to be surprised by some of these, lists. You're going to be like, no way, G. No way that crypto is a top 5 crypto. No way that crypto is a top 10 crypto, right? There's just no way. Well, according to the AI, that's what it is. And I've been trying to be really strict with it. I'm like, okay, there's no BS. Like, we got utility. We got not only the utility today, but future potential as well. Arlo, what's up, man? I don't think it really matters, either right now. We're keeping it crypto, man. If we can keep it crypto, that would be great. Everybody here who jumps in keeps it crypto. I'm not trying to talk, I'm trying to just be one avenue here. Just one one direction here, brother. Just one direction here, man. So you can go on another YouTube channel if you like and ask that around, and I'm sure you're going to find like-minded people like yourself. And that's what the beauty of the internet is, man, is to find those like-minded people and to find those connections, right, that you wouldn't have otherwise found. And I certainly hope you find it wherever you go, and, you know, God bless. All right. No, hey, that's a general answer to a very general question. So I hope that you can accept my generality, and I accept yours. I accept yours. RPM, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? They put a notice out somewhere. They won't even let me KYC. Oh, wow, man. They don't want, they're like, okay, this guy has way too much XDC. He has too much SHX. He has too much XX. This guy is accumulating way too much, right? That's probably what's happening right there. Why are you getting triggered? I mean, dude, you got me so triggered, Arwa. You got me like over the moon triggered. I mean, you successfully did it, dude. Just one question freaking triggered me so hard, man. Like, you are the best troll that has ever come across into this chat. Can everybody give a round of applause to Arwa? One question is all it took, dude, to get me freaking, you know, off my boat here. Appreciate you, man. You're doing a great job. I hope you stick around. What's up, Fogadelic? Good to see you, man. RPM in the house. Good times and good vibes always, guys. Appreciate y'all. Much love to everybody here. All right. We got a top 10 list of AI to AI micro payments, micro transactions, machine to machine payments, right? Solely focused on that, right? Oh, I didn't know. Oh, he's talking about the crypto. Oh, man. Well, if it's a crypto, a digital asset, it's probably a good play because, you know, nobody knows about crypto to begin with, right? 50 Cent in the house. What's up, dude? Good to see you. Oh, no drama, dude. No drama at all, man. Just, you know, a Gray coming into the chat and just having good times with them. You know, because they're usually able to get to most YouTubers, I guess. And then they come here and they're like, dude, this guy just accepts the loss. Like, he just takes the L just right away. It's no fun. It's no fun. Your hat is disappearing. I know, man. It's gone. And then it's back. It's back. Appreciate you, Steve England. Good to see you. Okay. Top 10 list, AI to AI payments, machine to machine payments, strictly that, not even talking about human to human payments here. Okay. This is about the machine to machine economy. That's not even freaking here yet 100%. The flip of the switch hasn't happened. The attack to the traditional financial system hasn't happened. That shifts us over to the full on ISO 20022, full on, you know, blockchain backed digital financial system, right? Or whatever you want to call it, right? Let's agree to disagree. Yeah, there you go, Steve England. Oh, man, I love all the people from England and across the pond there. Appreciate y'all. But here we go. Top 10 list, AI to AI payments. We've already been waiting long enough. I appreciate the people jumping on in. Thanks for double tapping the screen for the like. Thanks to your subscribers and members. I'll never tell you what to do. I'm not a financial advisor. We're just keeping it crypto. All right. Let's go from the 10 to the 1, right? So at our 10 spot, love seeing this at 10 because this is our deep red of the year, XX Network. XX Network at the 10 spot for AI to AI machine to machine payment, strictly top 10 list right here. Love seeing XX Network here. First off, low cap crypto. Second off, low supply, under $1 billion. Third off, it's at a penny. It's at what, 2 pennies, right? So XX Network, David Chom, founder of eCash, right? Chris Larson of XRP has freaking invested, or of Ripple has invested in the Elixir network. You got WorldCoin with Sam Altman. I mean, dude, you know, we all know Sam Altman. He's in the free. I'm still surprised that people aren't speculating more on WLD because of him being in the game. He's instantly better than any, you know, I mean, hey, maybe not Ripples and Hedera's, but dude, he's the most well-known, like he's the most well-known crypto participant right now. I mean, outside the crypto community wouldn't say that, but like if you were to say to an average person, you'd be like, oh, do you know Sam Altman? Yeah, they probably know him more than they know Vitalik Buterin, right? They probably know him more than they freaking know, you know, Charles Hodgkinson. They probably know him more than they freaking know Justin Sun, right? Right? Frocadelic, who got wrecked? I don't know, man. Somebody in the chat got wrecked for sure. Zahao has a balance on Zaman, 4% APY. Interesting. Interesting. Where do you go to stake your XAH? Do you just hold it on the wallet and it stakes for you? Because that would be amazing. I would love that. Derivatives are crazy. Dang. All right, guys. So yeah, XX network, big deal. Privacy, quantum resistant. It has a chance of being the one that is around after a cyber event happens, right? So XX network at the 10 spot, great one at 10, highly undervalued project, my deep red of the year. People have been getting into the privacy cryptos, right? This is looking like the king of the privacy cryptos. All right, going into the second one, another privacy and AI focused crypto. And this one can provide decentralized recovery. Rose, Oasis Protocol at the 9 spot. We've been talking Blue Rose with that 10 billion supply at 2 cents. And that's a strong 2 cents, man. We already talked about, XX network, that's a lower supply and a lower, price, right? And Rose is maybe a higher price and a higher supply, but Rose has the higher spot in market cap, right? We got to take that into account. Has more of a reputation, has been around for a good long time, right? It's a USA crypto. So the Blue Rose token at 2 cents, Oasis Protocol at the 9 spot for AI to AI, machine to machine payments. And we're talking microtransactions, micro payments, so far XX network and Rose. All right, now we go into A0. A left 0. This is a big sleeper, guys, because we may have to switch up the deep red of the year. Because isn't A0 supposed to be a dead project? Look how deep in the reds A0 is. I think the price is around 9 cents, 2 cents, right? Can get whole numbers of these quickly. You get whole numbers of these very quickly for A0, and just right across the board, super low sentiment. Nobody cares about it really. It's part of the Digital Euro Association with Ripple and Quant. So I'm liking A0 here at around that range. And at the 8 spot, who would have thought this would be? This is one of the bigger surprises in that top 10 for me, is seeing A0 pop up there, right? So A0 is not being accumulated enough, right? A0 top leadership had a shakeup. I thought it was dead. No, yeah, we've heard about this top leadership shakeup, and maybe that's just part of the FUD. Maybe the investors or customers wanted a different leadership, put them in place, but it looks like they're still building. Looks like they're still doing things, right? Sucks to see the leadership shakeup, right? But at this point, the risk is baked in, right? That's the most important thing. It's a red across the board crypto, super low supply, and a low price. $5 changes my life. Do I want some life changing for $5? Yeah, okay, I'll pay for some life changing for $5. You know what I'm saying? Like, if this is going to be the leader of a future economy that's not here yet, of micropayments and microtransactions, right? And right now it looks like it's the dead project, but 10 years from now, it's the bee's knees and people are fighting for little zeros of freaking A0s, right? Then, hey, I'm happy I invested that $5. I'll look like a freaking legend, right? My son will be like, dude, how did you get so much A0, Dad? Like, people thought it was literally a dead project for so long. He probably won't say that, but it'll be just, how did you get some A0? I just I threw in $5 one random day. Was just looking at the deep reds, trying to find cryptos that are just red across the board. That's not the only deep reds I bought, son. I bought this whole collection of deep reds, and then his jaw will just completely drop. And then that's when I'll have to introduce him to the Blue Castle, right? I'll be like, you think this is your house, son? This little home that we live in, this cardboard box, this little studio? You think this is your home? Let me show you your home. And then we'll just go on a freaking cross country to every Blue Castle that we have planted across the whole globe. And he'll be like, damn, Dad, you've been holding back on me. You've been holding back on me all these years. I was like, I had to wait till the time was right. I had to wait till you knew. Moving on to number 6. That was number 7. So far, we've done XX Network, Rose, and A0. Guys, appreciate you guys double tapping the screen for the like, and appreciate any support to the channel. I know we're not streaming at our usual time. We usually stream at 3:30 p.m. PST, Monday through Friday. Had work today. Kind of like, messing up the schedule a little bit today, but it's an hour earlier. It's just an hour earlier. Appreciate you, Silver Days. Much love, man. Okay, this one's a new one to me in a way. We've heard about it, but we just never really did too much research for it. But, very much based on human intent and, benefiting humans for AI machine to machine economy. Peak, PEAQ. PEAQ is at 9 cents, 4.2 billion supply. Red across the board, it looks like right now. I don't know if it's up on the year. It may be up on the year, but it was red from the hourly up to the 30-day. So maybe the 90-day and the yearly, it's up like 2,000%. But PEAQ at the 6 spot on the top 10 AI to AI, machine to machine crypto projects, right? All right, moving on. We go to FET. Finally, I was expecting this one to be in there. If FET wasn't in there, then, dude, there's some major problems. So at the 5 spot, FET, FET, ASI, Artificial Superintelligence Alliance. I know there's some FUD going on with the project, Ocean Protocol leaving. Maybe there's some FUD on Ocean Protocol, or, who's wrong, who's right, what the hell is going on? Why was it such a mess to begin with? It looks like ASI is going to be taking legal action possibly against Ocean Protocol, right? So, there's some drama going on there, and we're here to benefit from that. We're here to take advantage of the FUD that is on FET and ASI, getting it below $1 while we still can, before the good news starts coming out, right? Before the good stuff starts rolling out, right? So FET, ASI, Artificial Superintelligence Alliance, I think it's 30 or 40 cents. Not looking like too bad right there to get some whole numbers of a possible machine-to-machine micro payments. And when I'm talking micro payments, I'm talking like below the penny, below that dot, just sub pennies being transacted in milliseconds per second, right? And it's looking like FET at the 5 spot is a strong contender for that. If we're getting if we're getting one whole FET, how many days could that get us by in the future? Right? Are people going to be working for one whole FET per week? Is that going to be like a normal work week is one FET? Same thing with DAG, right? DAG coming in at the 4 spot. No, 5 spot. Dang, I lied. So FET was 6. Wait, there's got to be something wrong here in the numbering. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, okay. So XX was 10, Rose was 9, A0 was 8, Peak was 7, FET was 6. Now we go to DAG, Constellation. We know DAG is going to be a beast. That layer 0 has been building out for years, becoming a dino coin. DAG, still amazing value, still stronger than ever, dude. If you back from its early days when it was multiple zeros up to now, dude, DAG, part of the Decentralized Recovery Alliance, can provide decentralized recovery. That's a big deal. So Constellation, DAG, really coming through here at the 5 spot. So DAG within the top 5 of best AI machine-to-machine projects right now and beyond. DAG, Constellation, killing it. You guys are going to hate me for this one, but I'm loving it. I'm freaking loving it. XPX, Serious Chain XPX, CBDC tech sprint winner, like I've said, at triple zeros right now, sub 10 billion supply, right? My gosh, man, we can make out like bandits. Our $5 can change our lives if this thing becomes the future AI to AI machine economy powerhouse. Remember, they're like in ghost mode. They won that CBDC tech sprint and went completely ghost. They didn't say that the project was over. They didn't make an announcement of any type, right? People are assuming it was rugged. No, it's staying around the same price that it's been for a long time. It has never had a run, really. Like it's shown little high volatility to double zeros and such, right? But it's never really had that just like powerhouse bull cycle run. And I'm excited to see what XPX could do, especially if it's a top 5 according to this AI algorithm in AI to AI machine-to-machine payments. Remember, National Institute of Standards of Technology approves of what's going on with Serious Chain here and what they're building out. They got multiple use cases, right, that they can with XPX. It's a great all-around crypto, it's looking like. So XPX, before we can be staking this easily, right, in the future, dude, that's what right now it's easier than it's ever been to get $1 million, right? 200 plus bucks. I mean, that is a good amount of money, right? But chipping away, getting myself thousands of these at a time, You know, no rush. I'm not investing more than I can afford to lose. If I can't get 1 million, so what? But I'm chipping away, working my way towards that if I can. Right. And then just once I hit like a million or something, I'm going to wait to stake and then just make that be 1,000,001, 1,000,002. Hell, it might be, since the staking, you never know the percentage. What if it's 1,010,000 or 1,100,000? Right. So XPX, one of the most undervalued, if not the most undervalued ISO 20022 crypto that is out there right now. It is still in triple zeros. Right? The only ISO 20022 compliant crypto that is in triple zeros. I am in on this before YouTube accounts start getting created talking about XPX. Before, you know, X accounts start saying they've known about XPX all along, right? We are here. We are here, right? Before the serious chain accounts and supposed support, we've been supporting all along. All right. Show me the history. Show me the Carfax. Show me the Carfax. I lost 17.8K 5X long I had on BTCC Friday. I'm glad I didn't try to save the margin by selling off my XRP coins. It was a 60% dip. That wouldn't have helped, dude. Oh, man. Imagine, like, Brandon, that could have just been your worst day ever of your life right there, man. Like, honestly. Think about just, like, the ultimate L that could have been. So, you're lucky you didn't take that next step. I show XPX at 4 zeros. Do I have the right one? I don't think it's the right one, man. I just checked it before the stream. It was at 0002. Unless another great dip happened, check out Sirius Chain. That's what it's called. Sirius Chain. SIRIUS Chain XPX. You can get it through PancakeSwap. Right. Yeah, you can get it through PancakeSwap. I'm thinking about XX Network. You can get XX Network through Uniswap as WXX and then bridge it to your XX wallet and just never think about it again and just enjoy the future that's going to be rolling out, you know, with this quantum powerhouse, this privacy powerhouse XX Network that has not seen a bull cycle. We have no clue what a bull cycle looks like for the XX Network. All right, guys, we got to speed it up a little bit. We're at the final. That was, you know, XPX is at 4. XPX is a top 4 in terms of AI to AI, machine to machine micro payments. XRPL plus XAH plus EVR stack. The AI specifically said this. It didn't just say XRPL by itself. It said for AI to AI and machine to machine micro payments, it is going to be a combination of XRPL plus XAH and EVR, right? Hallelujah. Dude, XAH is looking like such a, I mean, dude, it's sub 10 cents, right? XAH is one of the most undervalued, probably best opportunities we have out there. Yeah, very much looking forward to seeing what XAH is going to be able to do. EVR, just as important, massively important, right? So that trio, I know it kind of extends the list, but it says specifically that trio, and I got to respect what the AI is saying here. XRPL plus XAH plus EVR stack makes it a top 3 project. Now we go to our top 2, and you guys definitely know these top 2. So in second place, HBAR. For the first time, HBAR has not been placed at the top of one of these lists. It has been placed in terms of all around, human to human, AI to AI, machine to machine, right? Micropayments economy. It keeps showing up at the top of the list. But for this one category of just strictly take the humans out of it, just strictly AI to AI and machine to machine, who's the top dog? So HBAR was number 2. IOTA was number 1. IOTA. Love XLM and the XLM ecosystem. Brandon, I'm just going to say Brandon. That's what it kind of reads like. Love the XLM ecosystem. It's one of the most undervalued ecosystems. Love SHX, the Blue Castle. We got a Blue Castle right behind us made of blue bricks. SHX. FO, the Phoenix DeFi Hub, is one of the most undervalued DeFi, cryptos and platforms. And dude, they got great value for liquidity pools. You pair up your XLM with USDX, you get 140+% APR that builds up, right? Builds up to that 140. So every day, the percentage continues to grow the longer you have it locked, right? You can get paid out 140%, dude, at a time, daily, right? BAT, yeah, BAT. We've been talking about BAT, man. We've been talking about BAT. Is BAT mooning right now? I hope so. We've been saying don't sleep on BAT, dude. Millions of users download already. It's a utility freaking crypto, man. The utility cryptos are going to come through. BAT token, I'm not surprised. Not surprised that the BAT token is doing good, but BAT is not part of this list. BAT is not part of the list. Thoughts on XLM? Yeah, so we like the XLM ecosystem. XRF, Reflector is another great one. Yield Blocks, YBX, BLND, Blend is also a really good one. Yeah, there's a lot of great options in the XLM ecosystem. That is a great young ecosystem to take advantage of. HBAR, same thing, right? Great, to get early exposure to these ecosystems, HBAR and XLM and XRPL specifically. Those are going to be like the power freaking trio. Love all these other cryptos. Love every crypto in the freaking space, man. But XRPL, I feel like XRP and XLM cannot exist one without the other. They both need to exist. They're like they're one of the strangest platforms and cryptos in this space. And I just don't think XRPL, take it as you will. I know David Schwartz will correct me and say, of course, XRPL can survive without XLM. Of course, I get it. But it looks like it's going to benefit you greatly that XLM is around. It looks like it's going to benefit, dude, just the same way Coca-Cola and Pepsi, right? They're benefiting each other, just making you pick between the two, right? Oh, are you a Pepsi guy? Are you a Coke guy, right? You a Coca-Cola person, right? And then they give you your green option, the Sprite, that doesn't look like either one of the two, right? That's going to be your like Litecoin or something, or it'll be something else. But yeah, HBAR, XRPL, and XLM are the ones that I think are like the power trio there. XX Network, I mean, I have the balls to put it up there in like a top 5, top 4. I mean, it's the only one that's been in the crypto space that can do what it does, right? And that's pretty freaking important. Yeah, the Decentralized Recovery Alliance, those are the only cryptos that can provide decentralized recovery to their partners, to their customers. Big freaking companies, big money, big banks, right? You think banks are going to want to partner or, really utilize a blockchain project in their flows and custody if they can't do decentralized recovery with it? They're going to learn their lesson through the cyber event, right? There's going to be the cryptos that survived and stayed online even when it was offline, right? And there's going to be the cryptos that didn't, right? It's going to be the cryptos that just couldn't handle the test, couldn't handle the off-grid test. But anyways, guys, that is the top 10 list. I'm going to go through it again of AI to AI, machine to machine payment cryptos. If you guys enjoy this type of material, I appreciate you hitting the like, appreciate you subscribing to the channel, helping us get to 5,400. We're 14 subscribers away from 5,400. And thanks to any new members. We try to stream daily, 3:30 p.m. PST. We streamed a little earlier today because we got work, but hopefully we can get back to it at 3:30 p.m. PST. And description below. Coinbase, if you want to send me some crypto. Ember app, if you want to earn extra Satoshis with me. And then Swash, if you want to earn some extra Swash tokens with me for, just navigating the internet, guys. Appreciate you. Privacy will prove to be valuable. Yes, privacy will prove to be valuable. And also quantum resistance will prove to be valuable. Your privacy is great and all, but can it survive a quantum attack? Can it survive a cyber event, right? A cyber attack. That's going to be the important question right there. Privacy is all good and all. Love it. Very nice, right? But can it survive some of these really big attacks and hacks? We'll just have to wait and see. We're going to see what's going to go down, right? We expect one to come up in the next couple of years, a cyber event that's going to test the traditional financial system and probably test a lot of these blockchains, right? To see if they can provide decentralized recovery, if they can work offline, right? And then when we're back up, we're going to be praising the ones that are going to save the freaking economy, man. The ones that are going to bring us back online more than ever, right? It's going to happen. It's NTT Data has already foretold this, right? If you guys want to check it out, NTT Data, Awakening of the Banking Industry, that whole video series will blow your freaking mind that they even made this about 10 years ago, right? It's going to blow your mind. You know, that's all you have to do is search on YouTube, NTT Data, Awakening of the Banking Industry. All right. Top 10 list, yet again, as we close it out here, guys. If we can get to 20 or 25 likes as we go down this list yet again, I'd appreciate it. Much love. All right. XX Network, Privacy Crypto, Quantum Resistant, David Chom, super low cap crypto that's in the top 10 according to AI for AI to AI, machine to machine payments transactions. Rose, Oasis Protocol, part of the Decentralized Recovery Alliance. It can provide decentralized recovery. It can provide privacy. It's AI focused. A0, right? A0, super low cap crypto. Basically, everybody thinks it's freaking dead. AI thinks otherwise, according to the information it's researched and studied. And I've given it all that it needs to know. I even told it about those leadership shakeups, but they're still part of the Digital Euro Association, right? They still get shout outs from the Digital Euro Association. So maybe the leadership shakeup was like, hey, we need better leadership, not the current leadership here. Peak, PEAQ, is at the 7th spot right here. PEAQ is at the 7th spot. Trying to do, human valid AI machine to machine payments. Interesting crypto to look into. 4 billion supply, 9 cents. FET, ASI Alliance. We already know what they're building there. Powerhouse in the making. Makes sense that it's in the top 6. DAG in the top 5. Constellation, highly undervalued, still sub 5 cents. XPX, right? Anyone looking at XCL? Dude, XCL is an interesting one, man. I know Tim Shea is really big on XCL right there, XRP bag holder, and I'm sure XCL is going to be freaking killing it. I just don't get information on it on Live Coin Watch yet, so I can't bring it up on our lists here. It's not, it's not a super big crypto, so you're in early, man, and you're going to benefit the most definitely from it. I just don't have any info to like really bring up outside of my Live Coin Watch numbers here. So, but if it's a deep red or you got in early, congrats, man. XPX, right? XPX at the 5 spot. Oh no, 4 spot right here. XPX in the top 4. DAG in the top 5. Serious Chain XPX, one of the most, it's the most undervalued ISO 20022 crypto that's out there that's left. And it looks like it's making a turnaround, man. It went down to the 0001s, and then who knows if we see that again, right? You just never know, but it's been in ghost mode and it's been hovering around the 000s forever. We don't know what a bull cycle looks like for it. And hopefully we get one. If we get one for it, man, it's game over, right? One XRP ETF doesn't matter. Do we need that right away? I want to accumulate more cheap XRP, man. I don't know when XRP ETF. All of this stuff happens in its own time. And I don't think, if it happens pre-cyber event 2027, then I'm not too excited about the XRP ETF. I love it. Love the future prospects of it. But, pre-cyber event, I'm going to be loading up some ammunition or making sure I'm into these cryptos that can provide decentralized recovery or, just high security. But yeah, XRPL, let's freaking go XRP. I just don't really care about ETFs and stuff like that. I know other people do. I just care about the cryptos. I just care about accumulating them, care about getting whole numbers and just freaking trying to find work to make me more money so I can get more cryptos. I don't really need to know any more of their news. Don't need to, I don't want to be completely ignorant, obviously. I do my research. I look on, these projects like on the daily and try to get their updates and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, right? But I just care about their numbers. I care about, is this red enough to limit my risk for my $5, for my $10, right? I'm chipping away daily at these, man, just little bits by little bits and winning every day. Because my $5 today, 10 years from now, that's going to be 500. That's going to be 5,000 possibly. You just never know in this space, man, especially post cyber event, right? All right. XRPL, XAH, Evernode. That stack in particular is the top 3. HBAR. Oh shoot. I got to get going, guys. HBAR, top 2. IOTA at the top 1. Guys, I appreciate you. I went over the list twice. You guys can rewind back if you guys like. I appreciate those who do watch later. And thanks for hitting the likes. Thanks to any new subscribers helping us get to 5,400 as soon as possible. How do you feel about Corium and Sologenic? Love both of those. Those are amazing. We talked about them in our video list just prior. I shouted out Solo back in the day when it was 6 cents, and then it made a move up to like $2 plus or $6 plus or something like that back in the day. Retracement down, sub $1 again. We're back in on Solo. We're back in on Corium. Love those cryptos. The volatility is stupendous. The supply is stupendous. So on that note, guys, much love to the Blue Foundation. Much love to the Green Giants. And thank you, Deep Red Alliance. The future is distributed ledger technology, and the future is bright. Our future is bright. We got the golden eyes and we crypto. I'll see you guys in the Blue Castle. Much love. Adios.